Hey guys, my name is Julie Salant. I am an intuitive healer for your life and business, and I am a channeler, I'm a seer, and I bring messages from heaven and the angels and spirit back down to you. And this video is specifically for healers who are either just awakening or have been on the journey for a while. I wanted to make this because I have been an empath and a highly sensitive person and someone who can feel energy from either humans or animals for my entire life. And I was just thinking today about what I wish that I'd known and I wish that somebody had helped me with a long time ago. Um, because as you know, if you're a healer, many times our gifts are inside of us, and the things that we do are transformative on the inside, and they can't be seen until they come to the outside of someone's life. And then they show up in different ways. And for a lot of us, we are shy and we get nervous because I'll speak for myself. When I was young and I had a wonderful, loving family, but a lot of times what would happen is if we were watching a movie and I was feeling something and I was feeling sick or watching something violent, I was getting really upset. People would look at me and say, cut it out. What are you doing over there? And I would be like, I'm just feeling the way I feel. Like, I don't know how to change this. This is just the way I am. This is the way I'm built. And I would be told to like, cut it out, stop it. You're being dramatic. And this happens throughout a lot of healers' lives, whether you're, no matter what you're doing, a lot of creatives as well. And what that does is it stops you from doing and being who you really are. And it stunts your growth because you then become very nervous and afraid. And what that shows you is at a very young age is two things. One, that the people around you don't understand you completely. Two, that there might be something actually really wrong with you, even though there's not. And three, the most important thing is that a lot of times you shut down your gifts. So what that means is that you can start to use your gifts, and then you will want to share something with someone, and then you just stop because you've been told in the past you're crazy, you're being dramatic. I don't know why you are the way you are. You need to tone that down. And so you just stop and you shut yourself down. So I wanted to make this video for you if you're just awakening. As we know, the world's going through some very big changes, the earth and the planet, as well as us humans. This is all for us. It's happening for us, not something that's happening against us. It's to help you wake up, to help you realize that you may and should be on a different path than you're on, professionally, personally, spiritually, physically. It's to wake you up, shake your foundation, and to really change you, and so that you can be on your soul's mission and be the person that you came here to be. Because whether you know it or not, you actually signed up for this. Your soul signed a contract saying, I'm going to be here at this time on the planet so that I can shine my light, be who I'm supposed to be, and help the world, no matter what that is. So I want to just welcome you. This is what I do. And I do read energy, and I read for humans. I read for animals. I am very sensitive. I am someone who is completely unique as you are, because you're unique as well. And we're all on this journey together. And I wrote some points down that I wanted to share with you that I hope will help you if you are just awakening, or if you've been on your journey for a while and you feel unloved, stuck, you feel like things that have been working for a really long time and all of a sudden aren't. There's a reason why. And these tips may help you. So the first thing I wrote down is accept yourself and all your gifts, even if others can't understand them. So this is a big one, because most of the time our gifts are very specific to us, right? So if you are a creative, if you are a healer, if you are a communicator, if you are someone who speaks with angels, no matter what it is, there are a lot of people that won't understand what you're doing because they don't see things the way you do. They don't hear things the way you do. It's just as if we were all watching a movie and I could see it one way and you'd see it another way. But the difference is that mine might be with sound and yours might be without sound. So I want to encourage you, okay? Because you are the way you are for a specific purpose and for a specific mission. And even if others around you, especially people that are close to you, family members, spouses, sisters, brothers, cousins, if they don't understand you, you need to let it go. And that means just keep on doing you. Okay? Keep on doing you, most importantly. The most important thing is don't stop what you're doing, because you are here for a reason, a specific purpose at this specific time. You have a mission, you have a soul's purpose. That's what I do. I help people find their purpose and live their mission. Whatever you do needs to be birthed out into the world so that you can help other people or other animals and help the world change into a better place. So even if others don't understand you or accept you and your gifts, just keep on going. Water off a duck's back, keep on going. It's really important that you get this. And I think the most important part of this is to not feel guilty about it, because a lot of healers feel guilty about my gifts. And, they feel bad that how can I make someone feel and understand what I'm feeling so that they can accept me and get it? And the big answer is you can't. I can't make you feel something that I feel. It just doesn't work that way. You feel your feelings and I feel my feelings. So you have to be okay with people saying, I don't get you. And I don't even really like what you do. I don't even understand what you do. You have to be like, you know what? It's cool. It's okay. I am me and this is what I do, and have a confidence in myself. And you go do you and I'll do me. So accepting yourself is huge. Believing in your dreams and your destiny is the next thing. And that's super empowering for most of us. Because if you were like me when you were younger and you put this stuff to bed and you put it in a box and you decided, I'm not going to do this anymore, I'm not going to show it to the world. Just because I don't show it to the world means that it didn't stop happening, because you are who you are, right? You can't change who you are. You can elevate yourself and you can up level yourself and you can learn new things, but your gifts are your gifts, and your gifts are your birthright. And you need to embrace those gifts regardless of what anyone else says. So believing in yourself and believing that you can do this and believing that your gifts are there from spirit, from God, from the universe to help others is really important. They're not bad, they're not wrong, you shouldn't have them, and you shouldn't ever try to put them away, because what happens is they're just going to keep knocking on the door and it's going to get painful after a while. So they're going to come out. So I would encourage you to just believe in yourself and know that you are powerful, your gifts are here for a reason, and they're to help everyone. Okay? Flip your mindset to a bigger, better version of yourself. This is a big one. I'm going to go into this a little bit later, but so many of us find ourselves in a box, right? We put ourselves in this little teeny box. What society wants us to be. Well, I should look this way. I should wear this. I should say this. I should carry this bag. I should drive this car. I should live here, whatever that is. And you know what? That's crap. Just be yourself, right? Just be yourself, because the only way that you can shine your light to your fullest extent of who you are is to be yourself. You can't pretend to be someone else. And there are many people that are good at this. I'm actually very good at this. I am very good at morphing myself into whoever you want me to be, what I think you want me to be. I'll say what I think you want me to hear. I used to be very good at this. And that was because I was so afraid, and I'd been shut down so long, that I had to go into a very rough professional environment, which was sales. And I had to adapt and swim with the sharks. And that meant I couldn't be who I really was, because if I was really who I really was, I'd be hurt all the time, because I was actually swimming with sharks and I was kind of like more of a guppy. So I had to turn into someone that I really wasn't. And that's very hard to do for a long period of time. You can do it for a while, but eventually it just comes out in the wash. You are who you are. So the faster that you can just be who you are and start to just step into that power, and that's what I'd encourage you to do. Just be who you are and shine your light, and everything will go so much easier for you. Don't make the mistake I did and try to be someone else, because it really sucks. Everyone else is already taken. Just be yourself. Next, drop those who don't believe in you and your abilities. Okay, this is a big one. Okay, this is easy when it's professional. You can drop the people that don't get you at the door. You can go home and be yourself at home. But this is a bit more difficult when it's your family, when it's your spouse, when it's your sister, when it's your brother, when it's your cousin. and they say they don't understand you. They don't accept you, meaning accept you and your gifts. They don't get you. They don't understand why you are the way you are. And why can't you just change and be like everyone else? This is very difficult to handle, because if you're sensitive, it really hurts you to your core. And I've experienced this myself. You may have to distance yourself from someone that you really care for if this is happening. And the reason why I say this is because the thought process is, if I'm with you and you're supposed to know me better than anybody on the planet, I need you to support me and believe in me. You may not have to really understand all I do, but you need to support me. If you're telling me that everything you think that I do is fake or not real, we have a problem, because I will stand by you, but you need to support me as well. This is where a lot of gifted people get very hurt and hung up. And I would say, with a lot of love, that you may need to take a break from someone. You may need to step away from someone, because as much as you gently tell them, this is how I am, okay, and this is what I do, and I can't change this, and I can't take it back. And you know what? It's a gift. Why should I, right? It's helping people. It's helping animals. It's helping the world. You need someone who's going to support you. And ultimately, the best thing on the planet would be to have somebody that could really understand you and say, I got this for you and I got your back. Because that's what we all want. We all want somebody who's going to support us. Okay. So this is something to really think about, because it's just as important that you support someone else, and it's just as important as they support you. It should be 50-50. Okay. The next thing is, don't compare yourself to others. We are all different and wonderful in our own ways. And I got this from Spirit, and he actually told me, angels, don't compare yourself to serpents, because it's not even a fair fight. Angels, we're all angels, right? Those of us that are gifted and doing really great work here on earth, and we're really trying hard to help others come out of their shells and give them support, and no matter what it is that you do, so many of us, especially a lot of women, have been brought up to compare ourselves with others. We don't look, we're not pretty enough, we're not smart enough, we're not funny enough, we don't have enough money, we don't have enough connections. How can I possibly get from here to there by myself? I don't have the right tools. And it goes on and on and on. And a lot of it is on the outside, right? How you look. A lot of women that I know don't want to get on camera, and they're beautiful people. I don't even like to get on camera. Seriously, really. It's not easy to get up here and put a big light in front of yourself and expose yourself. But I try to get out of my own space and think, it's not about me, it's about my message, right? I'm trying to help other people. And that's the way that I get around it. But a lot of us compare ourselves to the perfect Instagram page and the perfect person, the perfect horse rider, the perfect equestrian, the perfect influencer. And the truth is, we're all human beings. The truth is, we all have flaws. The truth is, nobody's perfect out here. We're all just doing our best. And comparison is the thief of joy, right? So if you're an angel and you're here to help others, don't compare yourselves to beautiful people, because a lot of those people, I can tell you, on the outside, they may be perfect, but on the inside, not so pretty. Not so pretty. It's not always the way that it looks. The picture's not always perfect. The grass is not always greener on the other side. So don't compare yourself, right? Create your own lane. That's what I would suggest. Create your own lane and just do you. Don't worry about anybody else. Don't worry about anybody else's Instagram. Don't worry what anybody else is doing. Don't copy other people, because there's so much of that out there. Just be you, okay? Goes back to my other point. Just be yourself. That's the most important thing you can do. Believe in yourself, believe in your gifts, and let all the rest go. I got this. I'm good. I'm strong. I know what I'm doing. And even if I don't know, I'm still going to shine. I'm going to learn my lessons, and I'm going to help people along the way. That's it. And lastly, keep moving forward until you find the right environment for your gifts. You will find eventually your tribe. You will find people that like you, that even love you. You will find people that go, holy cow, you are so amazing. You will find people that are like, wow, you've got some great gifts. So just keep at it. You will find people that support you, and you should also find people to support in turn. Reach out to people that you think you're a good fit with and say, hey, how can I help you? Maybe we can collaborate. Maybe we can help each other. Maybe we can be friends. These are just all really important tips that I've learned along the way. And Um, the main thing I want you to know is that you're unique. You have unique abilities, and I believe in you, and you just need to believe in yourself. Okay. Um, to give you some more information on this, I wanted to give you a channel message and I got a couple cards here too for you. But before I do, sorry for that. I want to read something to you that I actually wrote. And this is actually a channel message. I went into a channel message. This is what I wrote before the message. I said, um, where is this? I said, I feel alone, unloved, sad, and can't move forward. No one understands me, knows me, and I keep my guards in place for a damn reason, to protect myself from being hurt like this, from being vulnerable, because I know it's about a higher level of spiritual shifts. But the truth is, I get played, and people say things that were not true. They say things, and I was just one of many. I was not one of one. My heart is sensitive, and this is why I have lived much of my life and tried not to feel. Now, this is heartbreaking. Okay, this is what I wrote about a month ago. So you can tell that this is why I'm doing this for you, because we all feel at times unloved, unappreciated. And if you have a tender heart, there are going to be a lot of people out there that are going to try and take advantage of you. Point blank. There are a lot of people out there that think that if you have a tender heart or a heart for animals or people, or you're a healer, because you have these special gifts, your heart's different. And they think that's a weakness. No, no. Do not make that mistake. Just because you have a tender heart does not mean you are weak. Okay? I have a lot of power, and I have a quiet power, but that doesn't mean I like to be played with. But that does mean that sometimes things get by my guards. But this is why healers are so guarded, because from a very young age, they've been told that they're different and they don't fit in and they're not accepted for who they are, just for who they are. It's not something that we can take on and off. It's not like a job. It is who we are. Like, I'm a healer. This is it, right? So I wrote that, but the cool part is, this is the cool part. This is the message that I got that I wanted to share with you. And this is what I got. Dearest one, you must release the old version of you. This includes the old thoughts and paradigms that controlled much of your life. For example, I'm not worthy, okay, professionally or personally. Always having a lack mentality. This is a small and limited version of you and does not represent who you are and who you truly are. You have changed dramatically since you started the ascension process, okay? Now we ask that you see yourself as the beautiful creature and light that you are. This light of God and from God, coupled with your ability to be kind and vulnerable, are what draws those who are still in the dark to you. And you must have a new belief system of I am powerful, I am beautiful, I can do all things, because you can, right? So it's time to move past and through all of the old and up level to your new and better station. You have come so far. Place these new words and phrases into your life, and all will rapidly change. Confidence moves the world of life. Okay. So I am powerful. I am beautiful. I can do all things through I have God, spirit, the universe, however you want to play that. But realize that you're a beautiful creature. Realize it's not about this. It's not about how you look. It's about what's in your heart. It's about your gifts and whatever those gifts are and how they touch people and how they heal people. And that you have something good to offer to the world. And you need to believe that and you need to stand in that. So if you have to say affirmations every day until you really feel it in your heart, do it. I do it. I'll do another video on tools because a lot of people need these tools. But this just kind of helps you move past the old, I'm not enough, I'm going to stay guarded, because you can't live your life that way, because you have to let people in. Okay. So I was able to pull a couple of animal cards, my favorite. And the first one I got was Turtle Spirit, which is slow and steady wins the race. This is my favorite. I love turtles. I love turtles. Slow and steady wins the race. And this is important because we all learn in increments. We learn one lesson at a time. If Spirit downloaded all of your gifts at once to you right now, you wouldn't be able to handle it. So you learn lessons, and remember, they're not failures. They're just lessons. Every time you've been hurt, it's just a lesson to put into your toolbox, okay? So be like the turtle. Turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. One step at a time, one lesson at a time, and move forward. And even if it's painful, look for the good in it, okay? The next one was the bobcat spirit, life is a mystery. So cute. You know what? This is all about the journey for me. I used to believe that there was always the end goal, right? So you'd have one goal and then you'd meet it, and then you set another goal and then you meet it. And I still live my life that way, but it's more about the journey of life, the circle of life. If you're not happy where you are now and you're waiting to be happy at the end of the goal, where the goal is, you're not happy in between. And sometimes the in between can be years, right? So learn to be happy where you are now. Learn to love yourself the way you are right now. Learn to love the gifts that you have, and learn to say, it's okay. I am okay the way I am. And I've learned a lot. I'm not the same creature I was a month ago or a year ago or 2 years ago. Bobcat spirit's asking you, life is a mystery, so enjoy the ride. Enjoy it. Okay. The next one is Nightingale spirit, and love is all around. So adorable. She's got a little crown up there. I love birds. And wow, this is kind of like a, wow, look at that. It's like a Victrola, looks like. She's got the crown and she's blasting out her song. Wow, it's amazing. And her song is love, and love is all around you and everyone you know. And as long as you keep that in your heart, that's the most important message you can ever send out to anybody, to any creature. Otter spirit, you are never alone. Oh, big one. What did I say when I wrote? The first thing I said was, I feel alone, unloved, sad, can't move forward. No one understands me, knows me, and I feel misunderstood. I keep my guards in place for a reason, to protect myself from being hurt. Otter spirits saying, you're never alone. You're never alone. You have ancestors, guides, spirits, angels, archangels. If you're a starseed, Palladian, God, spirit, the universe, Gaia, you have all of this at your disposal. Every single one of you, and me too. We are so lucky. All you have to do is look for it. And if you can see, they're like the mother and then the baby curling the baby in a heart. Look at the heart. See? So you're never alone. Next one, sandpiper spirit. Oh, be playful. I live near the beach. See sandpipers all the time. I love them. And if the more you can lighten up about yourself and not take yourself so seriously, the better off you'll be. I'm a very serious person. I'm a very intense person. I'm a very focused person. But the more you can laugh at yourself and laugh at your mistakes, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, keep going, the better off you're going to be. The last one I got was in reverse, and this is very interesting because it's horse spirit, and it says, freedom is yours. I have a horse, obviously. This came in reverse. Because of that, I want to read this to you. And this is important. And what it says is, are you feeling stuck? Has your spirit been broken by challenges you have faced? Your current choices may not seem the best, but you are not seeing the clearing ahead where you can break free and run. Whatever your choices are right now, they can lead you to exhilarating freedom, so trust the guidance of spirit. Horse spirit is here to tell you that adventure calls, and you will soon realize your power is greater than you think. Perhaps your frustration and feelings of being fenced in are the result of being too much on your high horse, unwilling to come down to earth and join the herd that wants to support you. No, stop doing it all by yourself. Being in control and in charge can be overrated. It's time to loosen up, drop the reins, let go, and prance with others just for the fun of it. Make a move and enjoy the freedom of letting go of the need to control. You know, a lot of us, like myself included, always want to control things. We're perfectionists, we're people pleasers, we want to control everything. And that's because we want to be seen in the best light possible, and we want to be perfect, but there really is no perfect. I mean, I just realized that, like, I don't know, a few months ago. So there's no perfect. There's no perfection. So just be yourself Enjoy the ride, right? Slow and steady wins the race. One thing at a time, one lesson at a time. Love is all around you. So just shine your light and your song out to the world. Be playful, Sandpiper Spirit. You have so much to give. Be playful. People like that. People don't want all serious all the damn time. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. Never. Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. That means also go out and find new and cool things to do. You know, don't stay stuck in your little box. Get out of your box. Let's do some new stuff. Make it fun. Horse Spirit in the reverse. Freedom is yours. So if you're struggling with people that don't understand you, accept you, environments that aren't working for you, it's time to make some changes. It's time to think of yourself first, because I got to tell you that if there's only one life preserver, you have to grab it. And for so many of us, a lot of times we think that's very disloyal, not a good, it's not a good situation. But you know what? You only have one life, and the world's kind of crazy right now. So I would encourage you to grab that life jacket and really make some changes for yourself. So I hope this helped you. I shared from my heart. I gave you a channeled message, and I gave you some spirit animal oracle cards. I am so thankful to be able to do this work for you. I believe in you, and I'd love to hear your comments on this. Let me know where you are, if you're just awakening, if you are further down the road, and if this helped you at all. Hopefully it does. And know that you are loved, you are supported, you are perfect and unique just the way you are. Do not compare yourself to anyone else, and know that you're just perfect the way you are. I'm going to do maybe an extended reading for this before I put it up, but I love you all and definitely want to hear your comments. Thanks, guys.